Rolling.
Okay, so Dennis, if I was to attend one of your performances, how would you describe it? Oh, hold on, let me get this one.
Hello? Hello? Yo, I'm actually being interviewed right now. Okay, bye.
Yo, well it's the feeling. It's the calm before the storm. Well it's that kneeling feeling that you get when you're watching porn. The cold in your mouth when you're eating ice cream. The scary sensation when you hear a woman scream. Know what I mean? So let it secrete like where you been. Never mind, just hear the beat. You can bet I got my kids.
I'm Speakeazy.
I'm MC Bumblebee.
And we are
Sexually
Transmitted Funk.
I'll bring you right to your sneaks. I'll bring you right to your sneaks. To the tip of your toes with some ultraviolet flows. Make sure everyone knows STF is how it goes. With these buzzing, bumping beats.
Tell us a bit about how this all came about.
Me and MC Bumble were friends in high school, and we started making music together in his basement. I would just write down quick little kind of spoken words, not necessarily poems or raps quite yet. And then from that he would make beats with a loop station with a guitar, a bass, and the loop station actually had pre-recorded drum beats on it, like really bad poor rock beats that were really slow, so we'd speed them up, and we would put the beats onto the computer and then record onto this little tiny MP3 player, and then that's how it all started, really.
Well, in grade 6 actually was the first time I got a guitar. My dad's always played bass, so I grew up around music in the house, and he bought me a guitar to see maybe I'd get interested in it because it was around, and I didn't really pick up that much. I kind of picked it up every now and then. I really got into music in grade 8 with the bass guitar. I just found a passion for it. I found it a lot more easier to understand. I could groove with it. I didn't need to know all these chords and complicated scales. I could figure it out for myself. And from that stemmed just an interest to learn music in general. So over the past couple years I've been working with some percussion, some piano, and using my knowledge of some high school music courses and stuff, and try and expand as much as I can. I would love to be able to make music like myself completely just for fun, as well as make music with as many other people as possible. So as many instruments as you can play, the better, the way I see it. So.
We try our best not to talk about things we don't know, and we only try to state facts about life, and we're just two white kids that live in suburbia, so we don't try to, if I'm feeling sad, I write about the fact that I'm feeling sad. If I'm happy, then I write about how happy I am, and you'll see that in our music, that there's a dark side and then there's a really bright side to it all.
I kind of have this self-righteous rant in me all the time. I like to talk about world issues a lot just for fun. When it comes about poetry and stuff, that's usually what I focus on, and it's always fun to sit down and just write about really nothing, just about having a good time, just good memories, things like that. It's really what I can focus in on the best is memories.
We try to do our own thing, and I wouldn't necessarily classify it as hip hop, but I wouldn't say it's not hip hop either. It's definitely hip hop, but it's not what you traditionally hear. It's
kind of hard to define us in a genre, because obviously hip hop is really what it is when it comes to lyrics and rhythm and poetry used in the music. But you'll see a lot of funk, a lot of calm, melodic piano, some acoustic guitar, some bluesy things, a lot of stuff with samples. We have a friend that works with an MPC, which allows you to take samples from things and make your own music with them. And it's pretty much just a show of a bunch of different things. We might have some acoustic music with actual live instruments, drums and stuff like that, just for fun. I love jamming and improvising, and Dennis likes to freestyle, so maybe some of that as well. Just get everything in there. Just a nice variety.
The two of us look very much like little punk rocker kids or little skateboarder kids, and then we get up there and we have these fat bass lines, and so I think it puts a twist to things. I don't think people expect it when they first see us, which often makes it fun.
Well, personally, I kind of had trouble finding a name for myself. I didn't want to, I was like, oh, this is kind of cheesy. I didn't want to make it seem kind of ridiculous. And Dennis had just this idea of Bumble. He liked the idea of a bumblebee, and we'd kind of been had this little fixation on them just for artwork and things like that for a while. And then as we thought about it, we kind of developed the name like Hive 13, and Bumble ends up being, the Bumble is the sound of the hive, and I make most of our music with help of other people, so it kind of worked into itself, and it works pretty well now. That's what I use.
I said Speakeasy, and then Ron said that'd be a really good name, and then that kind of stuck. Speakeasy, it relaxes me when I rap, so it's kind of like Speakeasy.
Okay, so what's in the future for MC Bumble?
Well, hopefully I'm sending out my audition to Fanshawe and get some professional training and stuff like that. That would definitely add an extra element. But if not, I'm just going to keep doing our thing. We'll gain other artists with us, as many people that want to jump on the ride and help us out. And pretty much just keep doing it. We've been doing it for a couple of years, going steady, just keep going.
Just helping out more people and trying to maybe fund a little bit of, getting some more equipment. Like, we need lots, you always need more equipment. So that's one thing, and we need to help as many people out as possible because hip-hop right now is a dying thing. It's being taken over by horrible people that make horrible music, and I don't really want to let that slide. So our goal is to just keep on going with what we're doing and influence the right people the appropriate way.
Well, I've been trekking and trucking through this filth, it's so disgusting. The discussion, no percussion, is it nothing or something? Well, as long as the blood's pumping and the beats are bumping, I'ma keep my heart thumping. Conjunction, junction. Well, you can ask me what's my function. I've been chewing MCs and leaving them with nothing. Look, I fumbled it. Look, you tumbled, kid. I don't need this shit. You can catch it on your face, cause my hits are known to drip and my shots are known to drop with